I've got an idea different than comedy. First off, I want to say something about a video I've got that I've made, that I've recorded, that I'm going to upload after I edit it though. Here's a warning to all of you. This video is pretty extreme in the kind of comedy it is in. It's going to be age restricted. I got really hyper. I'm not even sure if I'm going to upload this or not. I got really hyper because I'm on the new med that they wore off real early than the last one did. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to upload it. It's pretty out there and dirty and all. It's got swearing and all that. It's with my girlfriend though. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys on that. Anyways, it's not the reason why I'm making a video today. The reason why is because, well, I have this helmet sitting around my house. Stupid ants. Anyways, I have this helmet sitting around my house. And it's pretty cool because I can use it with my phone. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Without further ado, this helmet thing I made, I don't have a name for it yet. Alright, so this is the actual helmet. So what I did, this is not a motorcycle helmet or dirt bike helmet or anything. It's just a regular bicycle helmet, but it's actually like a full head one more so. So I took that. It's actually an idea I've had for a while. I've been trying and failing with, well, it was until I got it right, like the other month. So what I did was I took this helmet, took the visor off, taped this Master Chief mask to it. Since it wasn't a full helmet, I just added it to a real helmet. At first I tried putting my touchscreen camera on the front. That would die real fast. It would run out of memory real fast. It would turn off while I'm not recording. Now I always had to reach up and press buttons. And one of the bad things about it was that I actually couldn't take it off without wasting the tape. That was the same problem when I tried to tape other various phones onto the front. I would tape them onto the front, but then I'd have to end up taking them off because I can't wear this helmet everywhere using my phone like that. If I'm walking down the street or if I'm at work or church or something like that. So this was how it was at first. It was just these two parts. But to solve that problem I was just talking about, I added this box to the front that I did quite some work on. And now I can just slide my phone in and out without having to waste any tape. So now with the box on the front, there is now this with a button on it that can just snap in place to hold the phone in so it doesn't slide out. There's a flashlight because as good as my eyes are, the camera just doesn't see in the dark as well as I do. And there's an opening for the camera. There is some holes here and here for before I had the next thing. Another thing I'm going to show you in a moment when I get to it. But with this new Bluetooth headset, I don't need it anymore. I ran out of tape actually making this quite a few times, or at least a couple times, probably more than twice, but anyways, alright, there actually used to be, if you look inside, there actually used to be a plastic sheet across the in front of the phone screen and between my phone screen and my face about this part of the box. that slid in here. I couldn't tape it in place because I had ran out of tape. But for some stupid reason, it just decided to slide out and get lost. No, literally get lost. Not it doing that, I mean that literally, but anyways. So I don't have that screen part anymore, but anyways. So that's the helmet. Now, I bet you're all wondering, how in the world do you use your phone if it's in front of your face and you can't touch it? Well, that's where this comes in. This is actually kind of an old controller. Not really old for me. Not really old as in terms of when I bought it, but it wasn't the latest thing when I bought it. But it works. It does exactly what I needed to do, and it still works to this day. See, this controller, yes, it's for gaming with your phone. It's a Bluetooth controller, but another feature it has is it's also HDMI input, or HID input, I should say. I believe it is, yeah, probably. So operates as a mouse as well. That is how I interact with my phone while it's in the helmet. Now, for calls and such, here's another problem I had with it. For calls and such, I couldn't quite, no one could really hear me. I could hear them just fine because it's a loudspeaker, but the microphone, you know, a speakerphone is just never really a good way to hear someone when they put you on it. So that Bluetooth headset I mentioned, that this solved the problem. So LG something or other. These come out, go in my ears like this. And I can just reel them back in. Gotta make sure they're in right. Gotta make sure they're sitting there right though. So I don't even have to mouse over to the call answer button. I can just press this, or if I got something like Google Now or something, voice commands as well. When I want to play media, just press this button, skip to previous and next, and go back to the beginning of the song. And then volume control. But besides volume control, this allows me to check the battery percentage, and this allows me to turn vibration on or off, because when I get calls, this vibrates as well as my phone, and as well as my phone ringing. So, input, audio, output, and input. The actual computer device itself, and the way I have it in front of my face. Put all these together. Well, actually, what I do first when I'm about to use this thing, I'll turn this so you can see what I'm doing. How's that look? Okay, maybe that's not such a good idea. But anyways, first thing I have to do is, if my phone's, well, you know, go into the settings. Well, it's a Samsung phone, so I can just drag this right down. Tap Bluetooth, turn that on. Hold down that Bluetooth button actually, and it goes right into the Bluetooth settings, or sometimes this thing will pop up. After I turn Bluetooth on, or I can turn these on first, then Bluetooth. When I go to turn this on, I put it around my neck, put at least one in, turn it on because it'll read me the battery percentage. Right now the battery is medium. I'm actually connected, but sometimes they don't. I have to connect to myself. That's where this menu comes in. Then I'm holding this button to turn this on. Disconnected as well. So now, if you watch, got a cursor on the screen. So now, to avoid accidental presses on the screen, disabling or anything, whatever, lock the phone. Now I can actually slide the phone in, move this out of the way. Actually, I hold it down so that I can make sure that the phone doesn't fall inwards when I put it in, because it does like to do that. So slide that in, snap that stays in like that. It's keeping the phone in. I'm going to actually put the other button in. Stereo Bluetooth headset actually, and it's more of what this is. So I put this on, I snap this. Now there is a reason why this is also a helmet. Actually, this isn't one of my reasons why I made it a helmet, because when I first taped the mask to the helmet, I didn't know about this, but one of the reasons, at least now one of the reasons why this is also a real bicycle helmet is because when I unlock my phone, as I'll do now, and when I go to the camera, which I've just done, I can only see forwards. I cannot see over here, or up or down. So my head has, sorry, my head has bumped into things before. Fortunately, it's a helmet though. So that works like that. Now when you are using the camera app, there is, the cursor still is on the screen, makes me feel like I can screw the world or something. But so not only can I use this to see, like, here's my computer, here's the camera, that's more, there's a bucket, so I can't see. But this is also, I can do anything, I can use my phone for anything while doing this. All the apps work and everything. So yeah, this is this little thing I came up with. Don't know how to name for it yet. If any of you guys got a name, I'd like to hear the suggestions. This is akin to something like the Samsung Gear virtual reality headset or Google Cardboard. This actually, in at least my opinion, is better than Google Cardboard because it doesn't only work with a few apps, and also you don't have to pit. Well, at least that one reason. I really can't think of any others, but you know, just the cardboard of it wasn't very durable or anything. I mean, not to say that this box isn't very durable either, is any more durable, but you know, it's something of my own creation, so I'm pretty proud of it. That does it for this video. Still gotta come up with an outro. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.